everyone. My name is Georgiana Haynes, and I am back with our weekly ANTS team live training. So I'm going to give you guys a minute. You know the drill, hopefully by now. But if you're new, this is your opportunity to start sharing your wins for the week below. Your wins for the week are the things that you're celebrating that you were able to accomplish in your business between last week and this week. So go ahead and get started. Find the chat box either on your phone or your browser, and go ahead and start sharing those wins below. I'm so excited to be hearing from you guys. I always feel like it's been so long in between our little chats, so every Tuesday when we come back, we're like, oh, welcome back. So this week, we are in the last week of August. Super sad. I feel like this is the week where you really start to feel like the summer is over and we're moving into September, which for some of you has already meant that the kids are already going back to school. A lot of you who are in college have already started moving in. I actually work in the city, so there are a lot of colleges around, so I see all the moving vans coming with people and their children. So it's sort of like a bittersweet moment, because I know a lot of the kids are excited about starting school again, starting a new year, a new semester. For me, it's just sad because I know they're all going to be back on the train again and taking up space, and I've been working all summer, so no difference there. So a little sad for me, but I know a lot of you guys, a lot of the students find it exciting. And then for parents, I know some of my friends have been expressing that they're excited that the kids are going back to school because now they can finally have their time. The kids aren't tearing up the house and going around to all the little summer camps and daycare, so that running around has stopped. So I get that, but I'm not looking forward to it. The only thing that I do look forward to the fall is for the fashion, which is perfect because we are in the fashion industry with our businesses. So it's always exciting to talk about the new colors for the season, what new styles are on trend, and hashtag trending is just going crazy. So let me know what you guys are feeling. Am I just being super depressing way before the usual time? Or is anybody kind of feeling the way that I am in this? I don't know. Maybe I see some likes. So Kathleen, is that you? Are we sad to be back in fall already? I know it's not here. Maybe I should just give it a moment, because in a couple of weeks, fall will really be here and it'll be really cold. Right now, I'm sweating. So that is actually one of the reasons why this live training will be shorter, because I've got to turn off these hot lamps, open up the windows, turn on the air conditioning, and pour myself a nice cool drink. But anyway, so your wins for the week. I see you guys all getting into the chat. I've got some highs and hello. So shout out to Esteban, Kathleen, Jenny. Hey guys, thank you for tuning in with us. So today I had stuff that I wanted to share with you and talk to you about, and in Morning Madness, I think I've thrown it all over. Okay, so wins for the week. There's Kathleen, she's all excited. So my wins for the week. So while you guys get going with your wins, sharing in the chat box, please share your wins, guys, because this is your opportunity. We don't do this enough as a team. I'm actually working, Avon has provided us with training and our own personal coaches, so we could do a one-on-one coaching program. I don't know why, we're probably like maybe halfway through, if that much, and I'm already starting to feel like, oh my gosh, it's almost over. But it's just my mindset. When summer ends, I feel like everything is ending. But so Avon has provided us with a coaching program, and we've been going through different modules to help us improve ourselves and get ourselves in a better mindset for growing our business and just being more productive as people as a whole, because especially when you're your own boss, there has to be a balance between your personal life and your business. And if you're like me, who's working full-time, then you're trying to balance three things with two hands. So it's a bit of a juggling act. But if you're efficient and if you schedule well and you get your productivity on point, then you can make it work. So we've been working on different modules, and we've been talking a little bit about just different things to help us grow our business. And I was going through in the beginning, especially within the group training and then also with my team. So I do training and personal development for myself, as I encourage you guys to do, and I also do a training with my team and my downline members, and I do these live trainings with you guys. So you guys get to hear a bit of, you know, what I'm going through and what I'm kind of either realizing or refiguring out for myself. But I last week I shared a video for my team, a side training video. If you haven't seen it, you can go to my YouTube channel. I think it was last week, but I did a like a getting started intro for my team, and I just really want to emphasize your the need. It's not a requirement because you're your own boss, but you really need to require of yourself to set your goals, talk about your goals, share your goals, and celebrate your goals. Because when you start to focus on those goals, you will see some serious momentum in your business. And I don't just tell you this because it's, you know, written everywhere. If you start to look into productivity and business building and personal development and coaching and mentoring, it's in all those places because it's important. So I don't care who you listen to, whether it's Darren Hardy or oh gosh, I used to have all these names and now I can't even. I used to be able to pull them all off the tip of out of my brain with ease. It's just been so long. Right now I'm into Darren Hardy. That's why his name always comes up really quick. But I'm trying to see like which books I have here that I can pull a name from, and none of these books have names. But you know, whoever it is that you're listening to, you'll hear them. The importance of goals. When you're talking about setting your SMART goals, of course, it's all based around goals. So you really should just work on sharing your goals. This weekend, I had the pleasure of meeting with two of my team members who are planning some big success in their business. So we were talking about setting our goals and making plans for how to achieve them. And one of the women shared, you know, how important it is like to just write down goals. And she gave me some references for, you know, going even way back in history before all the modern day, you know, success gurus came into being. These were people who she showed me different areas where the importance of writing things down was throughout history. So I just wanted to share that with you guys. So when we do these wins for the week, it's great if you're on, but don't just be a bystander. Don't be the wallflower. Get involved in the conversation and share, because I know I'm talking to you guys, but this really is a two-way conversation. It's just that you could only hear me, but I'm reading. I read and I respond. So share your wins for the week, and even if you're not on when we're live, come back later on and share, or you know, do it within yourself. I keep a journal that I try to write down my goals for the day, the week, and the month on a calendar. I also have sections in there where in the morning I say, you know, what I'm grateful for in the morning and evening, and I also at the end of each day I look back and I see if my actions help me get closer to my goal. Because you know that quote that says, if you're a goal without like an action plan is just a dream. So if you're just writing, if you're just saying your goals and not really putting them into action steps, then they're not goals. It's just wishful thinking. And we're here in business. We want to be successful. We don't want to just dream about being successful. So work on sharing your wins and getting comfortable talking about and sharing your wins. And you'll start to see that it'll be benefiting your business in a positive way. For myself, I've shared with you guys, sometimes I'm sharing goals with you, and it is a little bit scary to share it. Totally agree 100%. That is me. So if you're feeling that way, we're on the same page. But sometimes it's scary because you're like, okay, well, you know, if I don't do it, all these people will be looking at me and, you know, judging me and, you know, saying she said she was going to do it and she failed. But it's not like that. It's just having other people to keep you accountable, being in the mindset where you're pushing yourself because you don't want to let people down, or you don't want to have to come back. For me, I never want to come back and tell people I didn't, you know, I wasn't able to do something. So that is always something that keeps me on point. But just talking about it, it's like it takes it from the ether and it solidifies it, you know, when you speak it. when you put it down on paper. I recommend doing both, writing it down and putting it on paper. There's even a Post-it note commercial that I kept seeing the other day where they were saying that when you write down your goals, it's like whatever percent more likely to come into being. So, you know, if Post-it says it, then it just has to be true. So, all right. So let's see what we have for wins so far. So Miss Renee says she posted the first pics of her wearing the Vamp lipstick. She never posted a pic of her wearing lipstick before, wearing makeup before. So awesome for you, Miss Renee. And Miss Renee, I'm pretty sure you got tons of likes on that picture and tons of people saying, oh, wow, you know, cool pic, right? So reinforcing that positive activity. And that's a really great way to promote your business. Tiffany says her win for the week is that she titled to Silver Ambassador. Woo! Congratulations, Tiffany. That's a huge jump. So Miss Tiffany just gave herself a promotion in her business. Congratulations to you, Miss Tiffany. I have to put the phone down so I can cheer. Congratulations. That is awesome. Miss Kathleen said that she did get a lot of likes on her post, and it did look pretty. So awesome. She's going to be posting more and maybe do a video of her why. Awesome. People love videos, and you'll actually love the conversations and the interaction that you have in your videos, like what we have here. Hey, Miss Renee. Oh, Miss Renee saying hi, Miss Irene. I didn't see. Hello, Miss Irene. Yeah, so cheers and celebrations going on to Miss Tiffany, who titled up. So congrats to her. We're not done with wins, so if you're still typing, it's okay. Keep on typing. We will be coming back. So today I wanted to share a couple of things with you. There's so much happening. I can't even sometimes wrap my mind around what exactly I want to be talking about. Hold on. Sorry, interruptions and distractions. So let's see. Maybe I should just start off with the catalog and then it'll connect to everything else. But have you guys seen the new Campaign 19 catalog? Hopefully you have, because we should be distributing it to your customers. But this thing is so thick. It is full, like chock full, bursting with cool stuff. And I'm excited. From the minute I saw this cover, I was super excited because I was like, a lot of times Avon is involved. I mean, Avon has been doing Fashion Week for years. They've been backstage for makeup, hair, and nails for Fashion Week. Excuse me. So excited, I'm choking myself. So they've been doing Fashion Week for years. Miss Kelsey Dinahan is our current makeup artist, our celebrity makeup artist. But we've had many in the past: Paul Innes, Jamie Greenberg. There's another one whose name I can't remember at the moment, but she also does a lot of Lucy Hale's makeup as well. So we've got our makeup artist on the cover with our makeup model. I see you guys are liking the cover. So for a few months, I tend to order the brochures in advance, so I have time to label and get them out. And also so I could peek and see what's new in there. But when I saw the cover of this brochure, Campaign 19, I was really excited because I said, oh, that's a beautiful brochure. As representatives, we're always telling our customers, like, oh, yeah, we do Fashion Week, and we do the award shows and stuff like that. But here is just a really nice catalog cover that just immediately gives that impression of runway, backstage, and it's a nice segue actually into something that Avon is working on right now, which is Project Runway. Super excited. Let me see which one of you guys are excited about that, because I can barely contain my excitement. I just know that Project Runway is a huge hit. As a matter of fact, Project Runway was actually trending as the top hashtag last week for its season premiere. So, for Avon to partner with Project Runway, and not just, I see a lot of likes and hearts and the excitement going on here on the feed, but for Avon to partner with such a huge show that has a really big impact in the fashion industry. And to be on TV every single week talking about Avon backstage in the makeup room, Avon makeup artists, and I wasn't sure of how they were going to do it. I know that they said, they said that at conference that they were going to be the sponsors of the show, but I think that they took it and just multiplied it by a factor of 10. Their involvement, wow, the likes are really still streaming. Awesome, guys. But they just took, this small endorsement and made it huge because not only are they going to be on the show, but this season I think is the best season. Best season. I mean, and this is just also off of the first episode that we watched together last week. But from the first episode, even before it came out, there was so much discussion about using real women size models from 2 to 22, the variety in skin tones and backgrounds and hair types. And, so it wasn't just a matter of just size this way, but just showing, the image of a woman in such a variety of ways. For Avon to be involved in that, I was just like, yes, if there was ever going to be an episode or a season of Project Runway that I would want to be a part of, this was it, because I really feel like it encompasses all women, all different types, shapes, sizes, and colors of women. And I felt like it was definitely something that we need for this time. And I think that it's going to be something that, just goes to show people like this is the company that empowers women. For them to get on the bandwagon at this very moment, this precise moment, I was just like, it couldn't be planned any better than this. This is the season that we want to be a part of. I know there's going to be drama down the line. It's TV, it's drama TV, and it's a reality show, so that's going to happen. But seeing so many people tweeting and posting, writing blogs, I see you guys are loving that too. Writing blogs about the variety of women that they're seeing on the show and how people are loving it. And of course, there are the people who, controversy, like, oh my gosh, a woman who's not a size 2. But there are always going to be those people. But just seeing and reading about it, I'm just like, yeah, and this is the season that Avon's a part of. Oh yeah, by the way, did you know that Avon is a sponsor? But just bringing it back to this catalog, this cover for you guys as representatives is a great way for you to bridge that gap with your customers and get that conversation going, to share with them like, oh, did you see the amazing cover of the Campaign 19 catalog? Avon is doing Project Runway, so we're doing this whole fashion, beauty, trending thing. And then the other thing I love is when you open up the catalog, it doesn't read like a catalog. Tell me this doesn't look like a magazine. Every page has tips and tricks and advice. How many of your customers say to you, I don't know how to apply eyeshadow? I don't know what goes where. Here it is, beautifully laid out in a manner that I would expect to see in 17, Marie Claire, Teen Vogue. These beautiful pages, as soon as I first opened it, like I don't know why, but when I open the catalog, I do one of these, and then I start at the back because I know that's where the skincare is, and then I jump to the middle because that's where I know the jewelry and fashion is. But this time, I just paused and I was just like, wait, who are these people? What is happening here? And I was just like, oh, it's models with close-ups of their faces made up. Now, a lot of times, I'm actually going straight into our topic of discussion for the night, which was ladies' night, day, weekend, whatever. But these images, they just, for me at least, and chime in the chat box to let me know what you're thinking. But for me, this was 100% reminding me of catalogs and reminding me of being a young girl reading the magazines with my girlfriends and trying to figure out how to do makeup. What goes where, what colors do we use, what colors are hot, what colors are trending. And I don't know if you guys saw this. Where is it? Yes. But it has a link, a website address to go and watch videos. So in the same way that they're working with Project Runway and then turning out into YouTube videos and expanding that into having like what do you call it, an influencer doing makeup using all Avon makeup. I was just like, wow, you know, this is how we as women shop. When we're getting up together with girlfriends and family members, we pull out the magazines, whether it's Vogue, Teen Vogue, or in my case, usually Architectural Digest. You pull out the magazines, you flip through, and you talk about what you see. Like, oh yeah, I've been seeing that a lot. There was an image in here. I think it was, I could have sworn it was purple. But let's see if I can find it. There was an image in here that my sister pointed out, and I was just like, oh yeah, you know, that color is really hot now. It's trending. I've been seeing it all over the magazines. It's probably in here somewhere, and I'm not gonna find it because we're live. But of course not. Yes, the perfectly matte lipstick. This purple, she's like, you know, she's flipping through, and it's on a page where it's like, from this side, glossy, 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 matte. And it just kind of stands out, matte, matte, glossy. And I saw her like flip through the book and kind of pause and say, oh, that's nice. And, you know, we got into a conversation about how that's trending. So this is, it's just how we shop. It's, you know, we get together, we look through magazines, even though we're onto social media, it's not just little quotes from people. I love this one. This is Alyssa from marketing. She goes, my new obsession is a spritz of little black dress for after work cocktails, or if I really want to stand out, I'll wear a little red dress for my hot Friday night date. Just little blurbs about, you know, real people doing real life everyday things. All these little quotes that they have from real people. I was just like, oh my gosh, I am in love with the Avon catalog again. How many of you, when you first joined, were just like head over heels for the catalog? How many of you used to get the brochures? I always hear customers tell me, you know, when their parents used to flip through the brochure, used to get the brochures and they would flip through, or when they get their brochure and they flip through on the train, I see some likes and hearts coming through. That was actually me. It was the Avon brochure that my sister brought home when she was presented with the opportunity. She brought the brochure home and I looked through it and I was just like, I remember I flipped through that catalog multiple times. And I just kept flipping, and, you know, just seeing the vibrant images, it captivated me. And I was just like, yeah, I want to be a part of something like this. I feel like that with this brochure. And the images they're using are so on trend. They're not like your regular cookie cutter type magazine images where it's like shirt, pants, pants. It's like little Instagram snapshots, isn't it? And I don't know about you, but for me, if I'm looking for an outfit, I'll search like yellow tops, and I'll go through the Pinterest boards, and I'll go through different people's blog posts, and I'll look through and see what they have, where they're shopping, how much they paid for it, and then I'll make a purchase. But seeing these images, just, you know, people going about their day, and even then, like Miss Kathleen was saying earlier, she was talking about wearing the product herself and probably doing a video. I still encourage you guys to wear the products, and, you know, when you talk to your customers, show them and talk to them about it. I don't know if it's still in here, but oh, look at me shopping. But the owl bracelet I have on today, can you guys see it? Of course it's upside down because it's for me to see, right? The owl bracelet, the other day somebody saw me in it and was like, oh, that's cute, you like owls. And I was like, I don't have like a big affection, you know, anything particular about owls, but I have a necklace and I have the earrings and now I have the bracelet, and we got to talking about it, and I showed her, you know, it was just an opener for me to pull out my brochure and say, oh yeah, you know, they have it and it is on sale. So these are opportunities for you guys to not just show the brochure, but to use it as a doorstop, to get the, not literally, figuratively, don't fold it up and stick it on your door. I mean, you know, when you're talking to someone, to get the brochure out and have a conversation with them. With all of these pages of products, the new breast cancer awareness stuff that's coming out, oh my gosh, did you guys see the breast cancer awareness stuff from RepFest? I see the likes are coming through. But breast cancer awareness and domestic violence products, the jewelry is, the jewelry is so good. You guys know jewelry and fashion are where I live. But you know, just use the brochures as more than just, you know, here's a Avon brochure. Stop flinging them at people like they're boomerangs. Use them in the same way. I mean, it looks so nice. You can use it in the same way that you would the magazines like Marie Claire, Allure, Vogue, whatever. You open them up, you sit through, you flip, you talk to people, you discuss their fears and inhibitions about makeup, and, you know, that will give you a chance to overcome. You talk about their what they're dealing with in skincare, what their needs are, because that, you know, how else will you find out what it is that they're, what kind of products they're looking for, how you can help them, how you can better service them, and you know, talk about the different products that our company offers. And because it doesn't just look like your typical sales catalog, it looks more like a magazine. I feel like it kind of makes it easier to do that, because you don't have to turn to one of the product pages to just say, you know, oh, here's the thing, buy it. You could come in and say, look, well, you know, I know you're telling me that your skin is sagging, but, you know, here's an example of the results that people are seeing when they use this product. There are other pages. Here we go. You know, advanced skincare advice from the professionals. Little tidbits to give you what to say. If you don't know, a lot of times as new representatives, a lot of times people tell me they don't know all of the skincare, they don't know how to share it all. You don't need to. Start learning a few blurbs, a couple of things here and there about different products. Take snapshots of these quotes and text to people that you think that, you know, have mentioned that they're having similar products, in the same way that you would a magazine. It's a magazine now. The Avon brochure has gone from catalog straight to magazine. So take it and run with it in the same way that Avon has run with their collaboration with Project Runway. We are getting back on the map as a beauty brand, and we are beauty bosses. So this is our chance to take advantage of everything that's out there. Now, how many of you guys are sharing Avon's collaboration with Project Runway? Let me see a show of likes or hearts or a comment in the chat box below. Oh, comments have been flying. Here we go. Hey, Blanca, thank you. Jessica, yeah, Jessica brought up another point too. Avon is also extending their sizes. So in the same way that Project Runway is broadening the variety of models that it has on display on its runway, Avon is also expanding our product line so that our dresses can also fit size 2 to 22. Hey, Maribel, checking in all the way from San Diego. Thank you for joining us. Ooh, your time is a lot different than ours. Miss Gina, hello. And Miss Milagros, welcome. Miss Kathleen is saying that she also loves the new brochures. And Miss Renee says that she's been watching the Project Runway season. So for her, she's just returning into her old schedule and getting back into her show. Oh, and I've got another win for the week. Miss Renee says she also went to RepFest at the movies. I've got to post a picture, a video of that for you guys, but that's coming up. So let's see what you guys are saying about these catalogs. Thank you, Kathleen. Miss Ricky is saying that she loves the breast cancer awareness stuff. I do too. And Ricky, it is going to get better. Like the stuff that's in the campaign 19 catalog doesn't even compare with what's rolling out in campaign, I think it's 21. So us and our customers are going to be blown away. Blanca says yes. She loves it all caps. She's talking about fashionista. Avon's got it going on. I love a new platinum. Thank you, Miss Blanca. I love your energy and exuberance. Yes, that's how I feel. Honestly, like I'm flipping through the book like, yes. Just like how when you watch those models with the runway, I'm feeling that same way when I look through the catalog. Hey, Angela, my ice cream sister. Hi, Kathleen Lynn. Thank you for joining. Galena says she's excited about the new mark size changes. She loves the clothes but can never fit in them right before. Ah, thank you. Maribel says, yes, the catalogs have a very elegant look now. And Kathy Lynn says, yes, she's seen Campaign 21. I've got to do a video for Campaign 21 too, because I know that's just going to be amazing. But let me continue with this catalog. So say hi to me real quick. I do want to just quickly say one thing on a side note. I don't know if I'm going to be able to get it up here in time, but bear with me. If I could do this properly. Scrolling. No, I cannot. Okay, I'm gonna have to post something else later on for you guys. All right, so yes, in the back of the catalog, you've got now brand new A-Box. So these are going to be in all your catalogs. Again, when you're looking for things that you can use to strike up a conversation with your customers, to point out different new things to them so that they're not missing out, these are things that you can bring up. The A-Boxes have top picks, favorite products. They're specially curated, so they have like color themes or use themes. This one looks more like it's a skincare. The one from the previous campaign was about fall colors, those purples and mauves. So talk about the A-Box with your clients. It is also on the back cover. So they gave the A-Box some prime real estate. Inside, back cover. So great things for you to strike up a conversation with your customers. And if you're looking to help your customers build their order size, you can let them know that they get the A-Box for $10 with a $40 purchase. So you can go through the catalog and help them find $40 worth of stuff so that they could collect their A-Box. I honestly want to collect them all. I just did the video. I have to find the link. I don't even know if I put it up yet. But the A-Boxes are really beautiful and really beautifully packaged. So, well, beautifully packaged before I get into them. So, share them with your customers. I think these are going to be really great collector's items for people like me who like to collect stuff. Share these with your customers. Now, the other thing that I wanted to show you was Avon Living. Again, you guys know I can't get over the Avon Living, but I just wanted to show you because we're kind of continuing with this magazine type of layout. It's extending across the catalogs. I think it kind of started with Mark, but now it's like fully in the Avon catalog and in the Avon Living. But I wanted to point out a couple of things in the Avon catalog, in the Avon Living catalog, for two reasons. First and foremost, because I know a lot of you guys are not sharing the Avon catalog, the Avon Living catalog, with your customers. And I think by not doing that, you're definitely missing out on additional earnings. Yes, the products in here are only 20%, but they are, it's like the clothing, fashion, and jewelry. $20, 20% of $20 is still a pretty good chunk of change. So share your Avon Living catalog with your customers. And I mentioned before that I actually have customers who maybe aren't so big on makeup, but they shop from the Avon Living catalog because everybody wants their house to look beautiful, especially now as we go towards fall, Thanksgiving, you're entertaining. Christmas, you're entertaining. Everything in between, all the holidays, Kwanzaa, Hanukkah, entertaining. So you want your house to look beautiful, and people start now. Also for gifts, personally, I love the Avon Living catalog because sometimes you're going to a friend's house and you don't know what to bring. You can usually bring some type of little decoration, a throw, a beautiful glass vase, some candles. Things like these make great little gifts, great little thank you gifts for teachers, etc. So not just for people who are decorating brand new homes, those people we envy, but people who like to entertain, and for you as a person who's being invited to other people's events. But what I wanted to point out in the Avon Living catalog were these little tips. For example, this one right here says, with a little chill in the air, it's a perfect time to invite everyone over and throw a party. Our pieces will help warm them up and make your guests feel right at home. Cheers. Cute little tidbit type of tip, something to get you talking to your customers. And then there was another one here. So on this page, the product that they're showing are the dough press, the Baker's Necessities shifter. I need one of those actually, and these little stands. But they're not just saying, you know, like the Macy's catalog, here's a stand, boom. They gave you a little recipe for apple turnovers. So guess what? These are pages that your customers, if they're old school like me, might tear out and keep, or if they're like new school Georgie who's trying to cut down on the clutter, they might snap a picture of this and save it to their recipes. But looking at these recipes, they might be inspired to bake some apple turnovers, and they might want to make it look beautiful by using the products on hand. So again, use this catalog as an opportunity to strike up conversations and you know, get your customers talking about the tips and tricks in the catalog. When you reach out to them, you can just say something like, hey, you know, did you see on page so-and-so or whatever that recipe for some apple turnovers? Do you like apple turnovers? And talk about it. Or if you're eavesdropping like me on the training, and you hear someone say that they love baked goods, then you could say, you know, I have a really great recipe for apple turnovers. Then you pull out your Avon catalog, you pass it to them, and they'll be like, oh, I like Avon, or I didn't know Avon was still around, which they have no excuse to say nowadays because Avon is everywhere. But use your magazine tools. They are here and they're here to stay. So you might as well just leverage them to the max, and these will help you increase your sales. So let's see, we have some discussion going on in the chat box. You guys are flying. Okay, I had to scroll back up to the beginning. All right, I see. Oh, hey, we've got some new reps who joined. Yeah, Blanca, it's a two-way conversation. It's not just me reading. I read your I read your comments. we talk here. Kathleen says she loves the A box. Renee says she's going to use it as part of her display. Oh, side note, I probably mentioned this before, but another reason I love the Avon Living is because a lot of times when I do Avon parties, you guys know I've done sip and shops in the past. This year I started doing a Project Runway watch party last week. A lot of the products that I try to use for display, I try to get them from Avon. It is great to go to Michael's and other stores and purchase their products. I'm not knocking those stores because sometimes they have stuff that's really great and at a really great price, but I do my best to use Avon products because when you set up and you put out a really beautiful display and people are like, oh, it looks really nice, and you know, they might be like these little glasses, I like to use them for my lipstick bullets. Sometimes I'll fill them, you know, when you go to like the I don't know, decoration stores, they have those little beads. Sometimes you put them in fish tanks and stuff. Sometimes I'll put them in my glasses and stick stuff in them like mascara or, you know, whatever I want to stand up, makeup brushes to kind of hold them down. So these are things that you could use for your display, and then as people are interacting with the products, you could just say, you know, oh, you know, those glasses, guess where I got them from? And then you've started a whole other discussion. So pair your items, pair the makeup with the Avon Living, pair your fashion. A few years ago, they had like a jewelry stand, and I used it for all kinds of other things, like name tags, gift giving, Christmas trees, sample trees, whatever. You can, you know, be creative and find multiple use for your things. Don't just look at this and say glasses. Also think, you know, great display for your vanity or your makeup table, your makeup brush holder, your lipstick bullet holder. And, you know, the more ways that you show your customers how they can use these products, the more inclined they will be to purchase it. For those of you who make baskets, I thought this is a really great idea for your baskets. Miss Lisa is really great with baskets on my team. She uses all kinds of baskets and boxes. So when I saw these, I thought of her. And the ceramic berry holder too, for those of you who do baskets. Just, cute little ways to repurpose items and help your customers see them for more than what they are on the surface. These glass domes, baskets, guys. Those of you who love the baskets, I'll probably do a couple of videos for you, but share that. But yeah, so more comments. Wait for me, wait for me. I'm missing the chat. Okay. Kathleen said that the A boxes actually helped her to increase her sales. So for those of you who are saying, I can't increase my sales, or I want to sell more so I can make more money, look at things like the A box to increase your sales. Angela says when she was new, she was flat out told, not to waste her time on the mark. Who told you this? But she was told not to waste time on Mark, Living, or the outlet flyers. And she thought to herself, no, I'll sell it all. Thank you, Miss Angela. Thank you for sharing. That's my thoughts exactly. No, sell it all. Miss Kathleen says she's loving the Avon Living catalog. Great gifts for giving. Blanca says, oh, Blanca, you and I are on the same page. Blanca says, I know, to your customer, you can make your Avon lady some apple turnovers. So if any of my customers are watching this, I do love apple turnovers and I will not turn you down. And we have the perfect tools to help you make it. So yes, Blanca, if our customers are willing to make us apple turnovers, that would be great. I'm pretty sure we could also make apple turnovers for our customers as well, but we'll save that for down the line when we start to have our holiday parties. Let's see. Angela also says, oh, mini cupcakes. Yes. Kathy Lynn says it helps being on trend, like a trendsetter. So yes, all of these new things are just awesome tools for you to share. So like I said, tonight's topic was ladies' night, day or weekend. Your catalog, I always say your catalog is your store, but now that it's changed its format to be more like a magazine, this is like a girls' night out on the go. And it makes it easy for you to open up a couple of the pages with the tips and tricks, get a couple of products for yourself, products that you like, and just get together with your girlfriends, coffee shop, diner, your house, her house, day, night, weekend, whatever. It doesn't have to be anything complicated. We did our Project Runway party in a local bar, and we all just kind of sat around and watched. So, wherever you guys are gathering, you could, just like you would a magazine, you pull it out and say, hey, I saw this tip, or, somebody was talking about this smoky eye. What do you think? Do you think I could do that? How do you think that would look on me? I think this would look really great on you. This new, I don't even know what color that is, romantic mauve is really in now. Have you seen it? Have you seen it on the runways? Have you seen it in the magazines? Where have you seen it? Let's try it out. Let's see if we could recreate these looks. Just play with it and, have fun with it. Try to incorporate it into your conversation just like you would another magazine. Don't, make it so that you're forced and salesy. That's one of the things I love about this business. People sometimes say to me, I don't know how to sell, or I'm not a good salesperson. I'm like, great, neither am I, but I get excited about products and I share them with my friends and family. I'm like, when you see a sale at, insert your favorite store here, do you keep it to yourself or do you share with your friends and family? If you're one of the people who keep it to yourself, just, keep it moving. But most of us are people who call and text our friends and family like, hey, such and such a place is having a sale. You should go before the end date. Most of us as women do that. We just get paid to do it as sales representatives. So, go back to, don't feel like now that you're in a sales industry that you can't share anymore, because, on the contrary, you can be doing more sharing and feeling confident about it, because of course we believe in our products and we believe in our company. We love our brand. We were just talking at RepFest about how Avon has donated how much $1 billion to breast cancer causes, and now they're donating how much hundred thousands of dollars to speaking out against domestic violence. So for me, when I talk about that and when I keep that in the back of my mind when I'm talking to customers, yeah, they may not be a fan of Avon. And sometimes I ask, the other day I was with one of my team members, and she asked the woman if she likes the Avon, and the lady was like, no. And I was like, that's fine, keep it moving, because if you don't like a brand that supports women's causes like this, we don't need to be that close anyway. But when I talk about Avon, I get excited. And I know there's so many other brands out there that people get excited about, but I'm like, but what are they doing for the community? Where are they in the community? What are they creating? Are they creating jobs, or are they tearing down jobs? Most of them are not creating new jobs. But with Avon, creating financial independence. You know what this business has done for you, and I know what it's done for me. So you should be able to get excited about sharing that. Have your catalogs open on your coffee tables, your kitchen tables, your office desk, and just have conversations about it. This is officially our girls' night. Insert location wherever you are now, because these tips and tricks are just like you see in the magazines. The difference is that this is coming from a brand that does a lot of stuff for women, for the community, for you as representative. These are products that you love, know, and trust. So it just makes it that much better. So if you're not excited, are you guys excited about the Avon catalog, or am I just a little over the top with this? I don't know. I am. I'm in love with all this. So I would love to hear your comments on this and your results, what you've been seeing in your business, and how you're using these tools, the new format for the catalog, Project Runway, to advance your business. Are you having the watch parties, the Facebook, whether it's in person or Facebook Live? Are you using your social media to share your products, or are you still clipping and cutting the same, buy my product, visit my store, I sell Avon, buy my stuff, buy my stuff, buy my stuff, versus, having discussions and sharing the products that you have. Oh, by the way, tomorrow is Wednesday, yes. Tomorrow, Avon is starting its social media training. So you do want to get onto that. And for those of you who didn't hear about it, go back to your Avon newsletter that Avon sends out every Monday. And they're going to be, or if you go into youravon.com and go into, on the right hand side, there's like a little box that just keeps scrolling. That's where the news feed is. Just look for the one that talks about the social media and get in there. You want to take this class, because social media is where this business and a lot of other businesses are moving if they haven't been there already. Like I said, I already shopped through other people's Pinterest posts. So you definitely want to get on that bandwagon. So that's our call for tonight. I thank you guys for all joining and sharing with me. Miss Renee says that she's registered. Maribel, yes, that's the one with Scott Kramer. So he's a guru. He's very well versed in this topic. So Avon always brings in really amazing experts to come in and do the training for us for free. So don't miss out on this, because it's another tool in your arsenal that you can use to improve yourself and grow your business. So you don't want to miss out on this just because you weren't paying attention. So I'm glad you guys are registered and that you're already informed about this. So I'm looking forward to doing it myself. Like I said, I'm loving the coaching program, loving the new catalog. I'm just loving everything that New Avon is doing. So if you get tired of me saying that I'm loving stuff, just chalk it up to me being McDonald's. I'm loving everything. So next week, that's when we're starting the Memorial Day, Labor Day weekend. I'm starting from this weekend. Party! If you guys haven't figured it out from the chat box, I had a birthday this week. So I will be doing, I've got to reach out to my customers for different incentives for them. We've got free shipping this Thursday, so I want to reach out and make sure everyone knows about that. And then next week, Tuesday, we're going to take a break from our ANTS team live training. So both this training, our live stream, as well as our new representative training that we do after this stream. They're both going to be on hold, call it a summer break. They're going to be on hold until that first week in September, which is, you guys see where my life is in my phone. I keep calendar, schedule, day planner, Facebook Live, everything. So yes, next week, Tuesday is the 29th. We will be off on the 29th. We'll be back on the 5th, the day after Labor Day. So take your Labor Day break, relax, refresh, and we'll come back Tuesday. And as I mentioned earlier, we have a new series that I'll be working on and sharing with you guys. So we'll be back to school as well. All right, guys. So thank you guys again. I see more chats. I just left my feed on Blanca's comment about our customers making us apple turnovers. I'm just going to live there for a moment. But you guys are welcome for the call. Thank you guys for joining and chatting with me. And I'm looking forward to seeing you not next week, but the following week after the first week in September. That first week in September, the 5th, we will be back here live on my page. And for those of you who have teams who you want to share the videos with, give me a minute, let me upload it, and it'll be on YouTube probably by the end of the night so that you can share and forward and tag people. Some of you, let me know that you want to be able to share. So I'm going to make that happen. Just give me a minute to download and upload, and you'll be all set. So thank you guys again for joining me. It's been fun, and I'm going to miss you guys next week, but we'll be back for a fresh start in September. So enjoy your holidays. Have safe and happy holidays and time with your friends and family, and I'll see you all in September. Bye.